Is Elkhorn, Nebraska a town, a suburb, or is it part of the city of Omaha? In today's video, we're going to explore the town of Elkhorn, Nebraska. That's our topic for today's video, and we're going to get started right now. Hi, my name is David Matney with Nebraska Realty. I'm a local realtor here in Omaha, Nebraska. Now let's jump into today's topic. Elkhorn is a suburb of Omaha located in the western part of Douglas County. Elkhorn used to be a separate town just outside of Omaha. However, as time went by, Omaha grew westward, and now Elkhorn is part of the city of Omaha. Over the years, this westward expansion and annexation has been a very common method of growth for the city of Omaha. Elkhorn was annexed by Omaha in 2007. Now, just so you know, Omaha cannot annex a smaller town over county lines. This means a community like Gretna cannot be annexed by Omaha because Gretna is in Sarpy County. There's another state statute that says that a city cannot annex another municipality that has over 10,000 in population. Back in the early 2000s, Elkhorn was in a race to hit that 10,000 mark in order to avoid being annexed by the city of Omaha. Eventually, that fight was settled in the Nebraska Supreme Court and Elkhorn lost. So in 2007, Elkhorn became part of the city of Omaha. The original town of Elkhorn was founded in 1867 when the Union Pacific Railroad extended to that point. When you are on Main Street in Old Town Elkhorn, you have the feel of a small town. And here's another item. Some of these communities, when we're talking about Elkhorn, Millard, Papillion, Gretna, they bleed into one another, meaning there are no exact boundaries. Sometimes new subdivisions are in Elkhorn, but they haven't been annexed because they're part of a SID. A SID stands for Sanitary Improvement District. A SID is a way for a new development to finance the cost of items such as sewers and water systems and other infrastructure. Once a SID has been paid down, the city will annex the subdivision. So you can have a subdivision that's in Elkhorn, but it's technically not part of the city because it's still in the SID. One downside with being part of a SID is the mill levy or the tax rate can be slightly higher than the tax rate in an older part of the city. Just something to be aware of because one of the cons of living in Omaha is going to be our property taxes. Here's another twist. School district boundaries do not match the corresponding local community. For example, you might have a home that's in Elkhorn, but it might be in the Millard School District. It's very important if you're buying a home and if the school district is important to your decision to purchase, be sure to verify with the school district before you make that offer. Also, be aware that these school district boundaries can change along with new schools being added to the district. We have seen some explosive growth in western Douglas and southwestern Sarpy County. If you drive south from Elkhorn to Gretna along 204th Street or Highway 6, you would not believe the amount of growth that has taken place in the past 10 years, even in the past 3 years. What are some major roads around Elkhorn? Dodge Street is your major thoroughfare that connects Elkhorn to downtown Omaha. Typically, eastbound Dodge Street has heavy traffic towards the city of Omaha in the morning, and vice versa in the evening. Westbound Dodge has heavy traffic in the evening. When I say heavy traffic, that's still the Omaha version of heavy traffic. It's not like traffic you would see in a larger metropolitan area. And again, one of the pros of living in Omaha is going to be our commute times. Basically, you can get anywhere within the city, usually in around 30 minutes. One of the cons of living in Omaha is that you're going to need a car. Omaha is not a very walkable community. It's something we're working to improve, and there are still areas that are becoming more walkable. However, for the most part, you're going to need a car, especially in the western half of the city. We do have a program with the Metro bus service where it's park and ride, for example, where you can park in Village Point and then take the bus downtown. Dodge Street is the main street that divides north and south. Name streets like Fort, Maple, and Blondo run east-west. Number streets run north-south. The closer the street is to the Missouri River, the lower the street number. For example, 16th Street is only 16 blocks west of the Missouri River, while 204th Street is 204 blocks west of the Missouri River. If the numbered street is north of Dodge, it will be designated with an N or north. Anything south of Dodge will be designated with an S or south. This makes Omaha really easy to navigate. For example, if we look at the address of a property in Elkhorn on Zillow, 2305 North 182nd Avenue. This means the house is 23 blocks north of Dodge on 182nd Avenue. The 2305 is an odd number, so this means that it will be on the east side of the streets. Even numbers are on the west side of the street. If the street is named, for example, 20520 Wolf Street, 20520 is an even number, so that will be on the north side of the street. We have Maple Street, which runs east-west, and we have 204th Street, which runs north-south. Maple Street connects to Highway 275, which connects you to the city of Fremont. Highway 275 links up to Maple, Dodge, and Center Street. Highway 6, or 204th Street, connects Elkhorn to Gretna. If we look at the map, you're going to see streets such as 168th, 180th, 192nd Street. These are set up in a grid system. And if you're buying a home in a new development, understand that these roads that are on these major grid points go from being dirt roads to busy streets. So take that into account if you're buying a home in a newer subdivision. What about travel time? If you're buying a home in Elkhorn, and let's say you worked at Nebraska Medicine near 42nd and Dodge, what kind of drive time would you be looking at if you had to get to work? That would be about 32 minutes without traffic. Keep in mind, though, as the city keeps expanding westward, that's only going to be more traffic over time, so keep that in mind. Now, while we're looking at the map, I want to show you how the boundary between Douglas and Sarpy County is the Platte River. Another river I want to point out is the Elkhorn River. The area between the Platte River and the Elkhorn River is a valley, and in 2019, this area was prone to flooding. What about home prices in Elkhorn? If we look at Elkhorn School District versus OPS, Gretna, and Bennington School Districts, we can look at a rolling 6-month average over the past 5 years. Elkhorn has the highest median closed sales price over the past 5 years. This makes sense because much of Elkhorn is new construction. It would make sense that OPS, or Omaha Public Schools, is lower because they're in an older part of the city and they have more existing homes. Bennington and Gretna are right in line with each other in terms of median closed sales price. If you want to learn more about buying a home in Omaha, Nebraska, be sure to watch this next video and you make it a great day.